This is too cute. So, I've been going around, pecking outside and telling them all about the food and following the little chicks around. And the fight to keep the mama hen from scratching everything into the food and water has continued. I have that lifted. I have it secured to the fence so it can't be knocked down. And I finally found the solution. Sorry, the sign's falling down. I finally found the solution for the water. I just used the little step on the stairs. I put the stairs up so I can just put the water up there because they go up the first part of the steps. And the babies have done that. They drink fine and there's nothing for her to scratch into it and knock it over. I love it. It's really hard to get to fit in there. It does spill on the way, but other than that, it's a good deal. My babies kick everything. So we have sad news about their brothers and sisters. I lost after a year. Like, it's been a year, and I've only lost one chick before, one hen, but we lost 2 chicks this morning. They totally surprised us. Well, it was a risk. We put the baby chicks in with her daughter that was also breeding, and she didn't really take them. So I went out there this morning. We thought she had taken them and tucked them in last night, but she didn't. This morning they're at the door. And when I got back out there to get them, one of them was laying in the middle and he was all floppy. And I brought him in and I couldn't see anything wrong. He just was weak and floppy. And the other 2 had gotten wet. No, only one of them was wet, but they've been in the water. And yeah, they didn't have mama's heat. So I put them back on the brooder and actually put them in the incubator so the little one wouldn't get stepped on. But I tried, I held him and he wouldn't drink or eat. He was just too weak, and I was trying to warm him up and let him sleep, but he, yeah, it was like he had a seizure, and I realized I thought he was waking up at first, and I was like, I think he may have just had a seizure, spasm thing, and realized when I picked him up, he had pooped, and he's still with us for a little while. I held him until he wasn't, and really, really sad. That wasn't, we lost, so yesterday, the silkies had started acting really weird in the brooders. They were laying in scary positions, laying on their backs, just not seeming right, and really, really skinny and dehydrated. Like, they hadn't been eating or drinking, but they had been. Like, everything seemed fine. They were just weak, and I spent yesterday holding and working with the one that was just awful, and I was like, she walks, she just doesn't have energy. And so I had her separated and feeding and watering her and giving them electrolytes. And yeah, then last night the second one was looking just as bad, and the others were like stepping on her, and so I pulled her out with the first one. And then I realized, yeah, the rooster was on top of one. And I took and have a silky sick bin. Sick pen. And these guys are preening. We just got waters and showers. Like, it was really, really warm today, and I was worried about that because I've been planning on moving them the past couple of days and didn't get to, but I can't really see them right now. I have moved the 10 teenagers from the barn into the shed. It's going to be the new coop, and I spent like 45 minutes in there with them and like seeing how warm it is, and it was hot. Like, it's a metal shed and it was a warm day, so I was worried. It's like I have to leave the doors open during the day, but yeah, I've been planning on this big move of all the birds. I got the fence for my birthday, and this was the plan. And this morning we go in there, and my lavender rooster was laying on his back and stiff, and I have no idea because last night, like, I looked at them all, like, he was not showing signs of anything, but he was with the one silky that was sick that I took out. So I'm like, uh-oh. I'm not sure what this is, but, you know, keeping the sick ones in and separate and trying to see if they'll recover okay. But hopefully it's not sweating, because whatever it is, it seems to be really, really suspicious. These guys are all okay though. Yeah, it's a lot of moving around right now, man. I'm so tired. I was so tired last night. That's why we were like, we'll just move the 2 babies and give them to the mama, and we'll move the rest tomorrow. And that is not exactly what happened. So here's the fencing and ideas I had. Right now I'm about to go move those 3 blues that were in with the turkeys. That's what that cage is for. Sorry, having an issue with the fence, of course. I know it's not a good view. Here, let's see the turkey waiting, being suspicious. Alright, so I have quite a few ideas on how I want to have this blocked. Sorry. I'll figure out the best way for this too. You all have great views now. And here's the 10 babies. At first they were so scared, and then they were loving it. They took a lot of dust baths, and they love coming and watching the window. So I think they are happier in the barn and their silkies friends. Yeah, we gotta get some roost bars set up in here. And the thing is like when we got the metal shed, when we were looking at it, like my dream before we even got a shed was I wanted to have a shed with a doggy door, chicken door that goes into the coop yards. And so we were supposed to get a door cut into this before we built it, and we couldn't do that. And I don't know how we're going to get that done, but I was promised that we would. Yeah. There's my Wyandottes and my Wellsummers and my, I'm still guessing that those are Austra Whites. They're so beautiful. I don't know if any of these are roosters. I really think, or I thought that they had all seemed like hens, but when I was moving them, one of them was defending like a rooster, and I'm like, that was one of the Balsam ones. So it could be one of the younger ones that I can't tell yet. I should be able to. They say like their chest color is different. Oh my goodness, look how, ugh, that's all the bedding they've put into the water already. Okay, I'll be working on that. I might, yeah, I'll move a brick in there and put that up on a brick. That sounds like a good plan. Except that there's a table above there that has bedding on it too. We'll figure it out. Yeah, I'd like to have some roost bars for them. Right now, I have this in the door also, which is originally supposed to be a roost bar, but it never really fits and hangs anywhere. I managed to get it to fit like that, but I did that so I can hang something over the top so it's covered. Nobody's flying in and out. But it doesn't, like, we'd have to have some way to hang it because it's too small to fit across the actual pin. It just fits in the door a little bit if I have it in the corner. Only when the door's open. Yeah. So here's the ideas I had for blocking this door. Of course, there's the baby gate. I didn't plan on it that way. But this here I found when I was looking at the plants in a garden. And this is actually a tomato cage. I was like, huh, you know, that looks like a little fence. Like you just step on it down there and the stakes go in. It's a little fence. And if I have something over it to cover the gaps so they're not so big that a chicken can fit through, then I love this. And so far I'm like, it fits perfect in my barn door and the shed door. So I can just block the bigger chickens from coming here and messing with the little chickens. I love it. I did just say that. What's going on over there? Yeah, I had like 3 ideas for this door, and this is the other one I might combine with it is the hardware cloth. You have a roll it right there. I was thinking we could just hang it up on the top and have 2 hanging down, like it's the perfect width, so it'd be perfect. And the other one is that fence right there. Actually, we can unroll it in front of the door too. I cough, they think I goggle. So cute. Babies, are you happy? You made such messy water. Some people call it water, some people call it soup. That's their version of chicken soup. It's gross, guys. If I could set one crate on top of the other crate, that'd probably be too high. Yeah, I think this is gonna work out good. And I'm about to. Where are they at? Over there. Let's go grab those four, the Australorps, and move them to the back. And once the white Austral whites grow a little bit more, I'm going to put them in there with the Australorps and the other hens. So, turkey tail wiggle, chickadee and turkey food. And this is just going to be a turkey pen. We're going to let him go in and be with his family. So they're clearing his tail out. That turkey is laying down to eat. Can you see that? What in the world? I don't know. I had it arranged where every rooster was going to have 5 hens, and then the other roosters are going to be in the rooster pen. But losing Godsmack's roosters really, I had planned on moving him out here. He's going to be the head rooster, and I was going to have all the Orpingtons out here. But now I was like, I only have the 2 Orpington hens right now, and then 3 babies, and I'm going to put them in the back because they're the ones that don't respect the fence. They get out into the front yard and go towards the road, and I'm like, you know what, I just need to put them in the back. Might as well. So they'll be with the Australorp, and they'll be alright. I was really wanting to have some lavender Orpington babies. That's not going to happen now. I always wanted lavender Orpingtons. Now I only have 1. Can't get more. It's just 1. Eventually, I'll get some more, right? This will be fine for now. Your water is not fine. I have got to fix that. Good job, pretty babies. Alright. So yeah, these ones we still have to figure out whether or not they are all 4 well summers or not. There's those 2. There's 1. Where's the other one? Eating or picking all the food out. Yeah, that's the big update. Sad news, good news. Like the roosters are getting along okay. We're going to see how all the hens get along tonight. Yeah, I gotta move the Australorps to the back and clean up the coop. Gathered a lot of eggs. Oh goodness, I have so little energy right now. Moved most of the silkies to the barn except for the ones that are being sick. I still have to clean out one big pen. I was wanting to bring them out here, but then it seemed like it was gonna rain. I hate that. Like, that's what happens every time we want to move birds out. I'm like, oh, and then it starts raining. Already, and it starts raining. I feel horrible. My 2 silky mix roosters, like, it started raining when we moved them out, and they weren't going into the house. No, I knew I shouldn't have done it. I should have gone ahead and brought you back in for the night. But I had to be strong, and it worked out. Like, they got along now, and they just had to work it out. They're good boys. They're okay. Get down. I'm really curious if one of these is a rooster or not. They have really cute tails, though. And they're up and strutting around. I'm like, oh. What was that? Alright, peace, love, and chickies.